Hi YouTubers! So in a couple seconds you're going to be watching my first cooking video. I know it's not the greatest video, but I really hope you enjoy it. I didn't really do measurements for the macaroni and stuff, but this is the basic recipe, and I really promise you that the upcoming recipes are going to be 10 million times better with measurements. Thank you. Enjoy my video. Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make macaroni and cheese. To start off, I have put pasta in a pot with water, and I'm just going to let this boil and then add salt to the boiling water. Make sure you're stirring your pasta and don't walk away from it or it will stick from the bottom. So now my pasta is going to come up to a boil, and as I said earlier, I'm just going to add some salt. Now my pasta has come to a boil, so now I'm just going to drizzle the water with salt. My pasta is boiling now, and now I just want to turn the stove to medium. And also, this is optional, but I really recommend this, along with salt, add 1 or 2 tablespoons of oil. So I'm just going to do that right now. Now, as my pasta is boiling, I'm just going to add in approximately 2 caps of oil, depending on how much pasta you're actually cooking. This helps the pasta stay loose and not stick together. And pasta is almost done, so a few more minutes. So my pasta is done. It's been boiling for 8 minutes with the salt and the oil that I've added to it. So now I'm just going to turn the stove off and take my pasta and put it in a strainer. I have one of these big strainers that is really handy when you're doing something like this. So I'm just going to take the strainer and strain out my pasta. Try to keep your face away from all the steam. Okay, and I'm going to keep this aside, and now I'll show you our next steps. Ingredients for the macaroni and cheese is any type of cheese. I'm using this pizza cheese that has shredded, low moisturized, part skim mozzarella, and mild cheddar cheese. You want to use something that actually has mozzarella, so your macaroni and cheese turns out really nice and creamy. You're going to use a little bit of whole milk, any type of butter or margarine, heavy cream or half and half, whatever you have, salt, and pepper. So I have my pasta pot, and my pasta's right here, still straining. I just want to take some butter and add a couple tablespoons of butter in my pot, and keep your flame on medium-low. So let all the butter melt. Just letting that butter melt. And I'm just going to grab my cheese and all my other ingredients. My milk, my heavy cream, and my salt and pepper. So this butter is still melting. Let all this butter melt. And now to the butter, I'm going to add milk. I'm going to add some milk. And as much milk I've added, I'm going to add half heavy cream. So if I added 1 cup of milk, I'm going to add half a cup of heavy cream. So not a lot. And you'll know how much pasta you have and how much sauce you need. So I'm just going to stir this and let it come to a boil. I'm just going to add a little bit more milk because I just looked over to my pasta and I think I'm going to need a little more milk. So now I have my cheese ready. If you only have some of this cheese, and you can also use processed cheese, but you still need some, at least 1/4 cup of this. Okay, so we'll be back after this comes to a little boil. So my milk is coming to a boil. See how it's coming all the way up? Okay. Now I'm just going to take it off the stove. Keep stirring your pasta occasionally so they don't stick to each other. So now I'm going to take my cheese and one by one I'm going to add a handful and sprinkle it. It is macaroni and cheese, so you do need a lot of cheese. Another handful. This is 3 cups, and I'm adding all 3 cups. So now I'm going to put it on stove and put my heat to medium-low again. And now stir this ever so light. Your main goal is to make a nice thick cheese sauce that will work well with your pasta. So you're just going to stir everything in. And this should be enough. So you can see how nice and thick it's coming to be. Now I'm just going to add my strained pasta right into the cream sauce. So everything right in there. I should have used a bigger pot, but it's okay. Now I'm just going to fold everything together. Just fold everything together. So now I've mixed everything together. And now I'm just going to add a little bit more salt. Just a little bit of drizzle because remember we salted the water. And I really love pepper. Add pepper to your tasting. And fold it through again. So now we're ready to serve or take it to the next step, which I'm going to show you right now, and bake this so the cream sauce melts a little more and evaporates some of the moisture so it doesn't look like too much cream sauce. So I'll be back with the next steps. So now I let my pasta boil in this cream sauce for a good 3 to 4 minutes. So now I'm going to take this aside, and now I'm going to turn baking on for 350 degrees and let it preheat. And now we're going to take the pasta out in a 13x9 pan, which we're going to bake the pasta in so it can get nice and creamy. So we're going to come over here, take our pasta, and slowly put it through that. And tap it so everything is even. And now I'll be back with the next steps. If I had breadcrumbs, I would have added breadcrumbs to this, but I don't, so I'm just going to take a slice of bread and just crush it and spread it. Crush it ever so small. All over. I'm going to do that with the rest of my bread. And we're going to wait till it's done preheating. So the oven has preheated to 350 degrees. And now I'm going to put in our macaroni and cheese. So in it goes. And once your breadcrumbs / crushed bread gets nice and golden brown, you know you're ready to take it out. So I have my 2 hot plates set up, and now I am ready to take out my macaroni and cheese. You can see the sides of the cheese, the sides of the pot are burning. Wow, look at that. Alright. So there you have it, guys. Macaroni. So now I'm going to plate. So I'm just going to... I could hear that crunch of the bread. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you really enjoyed it. And please subscribe for more videos that are going to be a lot better. This is my first video, so please like it and subscribe. Thank you.